Hello, my friends. I'm Pearlo Wisdom, and you're listening to Rico and Pearlo's House of Exotic Hymes Picks Frolic. I got the title right. I got the title right. Yeah. So yesterday I was on for the first time in a while. I don't think I was all myself in that game. Everything wasn't over to me. It was like really weird. Didn't I don't think I was really there yet. I've been taking a whole lot of ashwagandha, trying to sleep and get this, but I did not get COVID. I did not get the COVID because Hymes Body Lube, it's the best there. I said it, and thank you for everybody out there. I've never felt this way before. Thank you to Nylander for that. Mr. Nylander from the Toronto Maple Leafs gave us the new slogan for Hymes Body Lube. I've never felt this way before. Oh, you're at the Kings game. Yeah, buddy, JD. All right, on. I'm hoping Minnesota pulls it off. It was a tough spot for Minnesota, but I can't take LA to do anything. It looks like they're actually playing a pretty good game, so they might actually win this one. Minnesota looks like they're kind of jumping around all over the place here on the power play. But yeah, yesterday I don't think I was totally myself. I'm feeling better now. Feeling like I can look at the tomorrow's games in a little better frame of mind. I was taking ashwagandha, but I did not get COVID. I might have got a cold of some kind or what have you, but I'm telling you, 14 naps a day, pants-free living, and Hymes Body Lube combined will keep the doctor away. And it did for me. I never ended up having to go to one. Did those little COVID tests and never happened. Never happened for me. But good to see JD is at the Kings game right now, enjoying this fine frolic that is LA versus Minnesota. Be interesting to see if Minnesota is able to pull this one off. It really is an LA spot, but you're going to give me plus 100 for Minnesota to keep rolling. I'll give it a shot. So today's games, I was on the Devils, but I was also, like you said yesterday, I was on the over and everything. I did like the Devils in that game, but I didn't bet it. I didn't bet a lot because I wasn't really in my best frame of mind. I had the Sabres. That didn't work out. Had the over 6. That pushed. Sabres finally get their first loss in 11. Didn't get to watch the game. So if anybody's out there, please tell me how that worked out. Lukanen on the road probably was what that was. He just not a very good goaltender on the road. I kicked ass on the Flyers game. Now I had Flyers to beat the Oilers. I'm telling you, I don't trust this Oilers team. I had the team total over for the Flyers. And again, I didn't watch the game, but I also had the second period over, though, and that did not hit. So I think I'm off the second period overs because the first period over was the one that hit, right? Big time. And then only one goal in the second period. And then the Flyers came back and took it to them in the third. So the Oilers are just not as good of a team as people think they are, and I'm not betting them at the prices that they're giving them still, no matter what. Even though it wasn't the greatest day for me, that one was a pretty big one. Penguins and Red Wings, I had the over in that game too. Didn't really take much else but that. And I think it should have been over, but my gosh, the Red Wings only had 12 shots on net in that game. The Penguins shut them down. They weren't probably coming out prepared. Like I said, I wasn't able to watch any of the games today. So I'm not sure how that turned out, but I did have the over. And I don't know who was in the chat yesterday, but they said, watch out with all these overs during day games. And sure as heck, I got burnt on them a lot. Blues, I did have the Blues. I had them first period and full game. Yep, Berggren got the first period and full game on the Blues, but also had the over in that game too. Like I said, I don't know why. Everything seemed like an over to me yesterday. Uh, but I did have the Blues first period and money line, so I didn't really take much of a loss there, if I did at all. Um, I had the over in the Lightning and Sharks. I told you to bet the Sharks, but I didn't bet them. I just thought they were undervalued. But my favorite bet was the over on that game. And I took that second period too. Did I get that second period on that one? Second period. Yes, I did. That was 1 second period I did hit. I suppose I could have just looked on my phone to see if I got paid out on it. But yeah, I like the second period, both solid second period teams. And I love the over. I'm just not going to I'm taking the Lightning over every game now until they get their D back. Had the Senators over the Jets, team total over for the Senators, did well on that one. I'm not taking Jets out of, I mean, I think they're just a bad team, simple as that. So I had the Leafs though, and I'll tell you that's a bad loss for the Leafs. They shouldn't be losing in that spot. I had like every game I had the over in this game, so that one turned out all right. But that's a bad loss. The Islanders were not in a good spot. They were injured. Uh, Leafs do take a point there, which is okay, I guess. But I mean, they're still kind of treading water. Have like playing well sometimes. I don't know. I don't like. I don't can't say they played terribly poorly here, but one thing I got to say is that I think Berube's got to start telling these guys just to shoot more. Forget about. I know he's a guy who doesn't like to give up possession and all that kind of stuff like that, but this is a team that I think just has to change their philosophy. Had the over in the Blackhawks Capitals game, and I thought the Capitals would crush, and they did not. The Blackhawks won in overtime, and there was a draw. I got nothing on this game. I hit absolutely nothing. Probably that was my biggest loss of the day. Did have the Avalanche, had the over in the Canes game. That worked out just fine. Team total over for the Avalanche. I'm just not going to stop taking the Avalanche until they give me a reason not to. Uh, Simple as that. And Anderson in net, as soon as I saw Anderson in net, I went heavy on the team total over for the Avalanche. He's just bad. And I had the over in the Flames game, and we got that as well. So later games, if I would have listened to the people in the chat and just took the over in the later games and didn't do so with the earlier games, I would have been much better off. The Wild, I just have the Wild. So we'll see if they actually are able to pull that off. Had the Wild money line. So it's not a terrible day, but not my best day either. Hey, Rich, how you doing, my friend? Welcome in. I got to share this out. Dre will be coming in here. He said he's just finishing up dinner, and then we'll get into the games for tomorrow. He said he'd be on in about 5 minutes, and that was about 5 minutes ago. So well, he should be on right away. As you can tell, I'm still kind of fighting a cold thingamajigger, but There we go. Oh yeah, she's doing better and better every day. I think she's. I probably wouldn't be on today, but today's probably been the best she's been. She's just sleeping lots and stuff. I'll tell you, this COVID thing. Yeah, terrible. She had it before. I don't remember it being quite as long lasting as this. Oh wow, Minnesota just drove to the net. I don't know who that was. Just knocked Kemper all to shit. There's exotic. Hello, Mr. Gray. How are you, my friend?
Good. How are you?
Not too bad.
Just trying to
Yeah,
just
yeah,
trying to get
doing
everything
pretty
set
good.
up.
You're back on your feet again. Talking about that, everybody was like
Yeah.
hoping Caroline well. Dre and his wife also were going. It was like just out of commission the last couple days because of what I think might have been COVID, but you never were diagnosed with it, right?
No, I never went to check or anything, but
You never went to check. You feeling better now though?
no. Yeah, I mean, I still have a cough, um, but that's the majority of it. Everything else is fine. My
Uh,
wife is still a little sick. My daughter's still a little sick,
oh wow.
but I'm I went to the grocery store today, so actually I think I went to the gas station yesterday, so pretty much back to normal, kind of, sort of, I guess. How you
Oh,
doing?
yeah, I never got it, but I've got like sort of a cold thing and sleep thing. But I keep on taking the test, but I never actually got the COVID. And
Hmm.
like I said, I think that 14 naps a day, man, fights it all away. And of course Hymes, of course, lots of Hymes. And yeah, I didn't get it, but I did get something. I have to admit, I never get sick, but I was not in the best shape the last couple days. We didn't do a show. We did one last night, and I don't. I wasn't in my best sorts again. Same sort of thing. Like it just wasn't really seeing everything all right. But I didn't do too bad as it ended up. My favorite pick was taking Philly over Edmonton. I had Philly over Edmonton in that game. I didn't get to watch any of the games today. Have you? Did you watch any of the games today?
Yeah, yeah. I watched a few of the games. I watched the Utah game. I did watch the morning game. But man, I've been having a horrible week, horrible day. It's been not a good betting week for me this week. I think today I was 3 units down on the week as
Oh
of
shoot!
today starting, and then I've only won one bet today, which was Colorado. I lost Toronto. I had 3 shot props this morning. All 3 shot props missed.
Yeah, you sent them to me.
Yeah,
No, I
the
had
ones with
Roslovic. I took the Roslovic pick, but that
yeah.
didn't even get a shot.
No, he didn't. And
Yeah,
then I had a
Poroshenko was one
parlay that
guy, and what was the other one? Sorelli, right?
yeah, Sorelli didn't even have a shot either, and he had 3 shots on goal and 3 straight going into that, and he had like I want to say 8 of the last 10 versus them too, and most of them were like 3 or 4 shot games. They weren't even 2 shot games. So
And
I
you
was
had two,
actually
and you had it parlayed at two.
no, I know I had a parlay as well, and it only missed by one. One. Let me see, what was it? Everything that I've had lately is missed by one. It was one Sergachev shot. So it had 2 Konechny. I had 2 Konechny, 3 DeBrinket, 3 Tage Thompson, 2 Dylan Cousins, 2 Michael Backlund, and then Sergachev. Oh, and actually, you know what? Backlund didn't end up hitting because I put him in another parlay after that one lost. And Backlund has gotten like 2 plus in like 11 straight. He only got one tonight. So it hasn't been great. But it'll turn around sooner or later. Just gotta get through it.
Yeah, no, goes into can't. I
Yeah.
mean, it wasn't a brutal day for me, but it's one of those days where I really felt good about the picks that I hit. Like I really felt good about that Flyers pick. I don't think there was too many people on the Flyers today, and I had them, and I had them team total over. Uh, I just I'm not big on the Oilers. I think they're getting overvalued every single time, and I thought the Flyers were going to come up for that game. Um, I didn't. I did take the Sabres again though, and well, that didn't work. I had the Blues, but I had more on the over. I had the over in the Lightning Sharks game. I had the Senators, but like you, I also had the Leafs. I had the Capitals in regulation. Did not hit. I'm off the Capitals now for now until they can actually do something. I mean, they shouldn't be losing in that spot ever. I did have the Avalanche and the over in the Hurricanes game, and I had the over in the Flames Predators and Flames team total over 3, which pushed. So those were my major bets. And then I have the over in this Bruins Canucks game, which doesn't look like it's heading that direction, but and the draw. Rich had Detroit, Buffalo, Montreal, Calgary, Toronto. Oh, jeez. Rich had a bad day.
I almost took Calgary when I saw it was woofing that, and I ended up passing.
Yeah.
And then I was I almost passed up on Colorado until I saw Anderson in there, and then I took Colorado. And then what else did I have? Oh, that was it. I had those
I had
three
the team
shot
total
props.
over in that game. With as soon as I saw Anderson, I took Colorado team total over. Yeah, the Flyers beat Edmonton, and I actually picked that Trevor yesterday. If you were watching the show,
Yeah, hopefully I got Boston here in the evening, so we'll see how that goes. But
yeah, I like Boston. I do like
I
Boston.
liked Zaka over 1.5 shots too, but after the way though, and what was funny was in that list that I sent you, there was four shot props that I thought were good 1 unit plays, and the one that I didn't take was Dobson, and he had like four by the second period, and it was only
Oh,
1.5
jeez.
line. And I'm like, I should have just played it. But I'm glad I stayed off of the other two, making them 2 units and just put them as a unit because I lost them both. So I would have been doubled down if I would have put 2 units on both of those two that I liked. But I I put those plays out earlier this morning, but I didn't. There was still no confirmation at that time on Wierenski, so that had a big difference in Marchenko's shot count because I think Wierenski had finished with like 6 shots, 5 or 6 shots. So Marchenko only had, and he got stat checked once or twice, but that had a big difference in it. And Sorelli, I don't know what the hell, he was passing every chance he could.
Yeah, well, the thing I didn't like about the Sorelli pick was that he was going to be trying to shut down Celebrini. Probably that's what they were going to use him for. So I wasn't really sure about that one, but I liked the Roslovic pick, and that one didn't come in.
Yeah,
But
and they played like shit. I mean, I knew that it was going to be a close game where like they weren't. I had a feeling I didn't stay. I wanted to take Philly, but I was like, this could be one of those games where Edmonton either loses by 3 or they win by 5, and I'm like, I'm not gonna just take it. So I ended up
that's
staying
why,
off of it. But
yeah, I had the over was the bigger play on that one, but I did the over second period. My over second period plays only went 1 and 2 today. And I'm going to go off the Oilers over second period for now. It's been kind of dicey back and forth. It was really good, but now it's going over. But I did really like Philly there. I think the Oilers have got problems internally or something. I think there's something going on with Edmonton there. This should be where they should be taking off, and they're not looking good. So, oh, Trevor took the Blackhawks when they were tied 1-1 at plus 195. Nice pick up. Nice pick. So I'm going to get back to watching more hockey now that Caroline's feeling better and going to have more time to do it. And that'll help out the picks for sure. But what do we got tomorrow? 5 games or 4? 5 games.
Yeah, 5, I think. Yeah, 5.
And 3 of them are day games. Pretty interesting spots for all of them. With this condensed schedule, it's like you're fighting really interesting spots. You got lots of back-to-backs. Teams playing like front part of back-to-backs or back part of back-to-backs. Or 3 games in 4 nights. You got Chicago on a back-to-back against Vegas, there's lots of injuries going on. Like, there's a lot of funky shit going on in the league right now. Like, with these picks. Usually, like, in a normal year, you might have, like, out of a 10-game slate, you might have, like, 1 or 2 that are back-to-backs or front part of back-to-backs. Now it's, like, pretty much every single game. And the weird part is you're not getting the draws that you would normally get when that's the case. Yeah, the Sunday under trends is definitely going to be out there for sure. Tomorrow especially, you got like after the new year and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, there is definitely some bunch of, like Carolina also.
Carolina today, you mean?
Or tomorrow. Because they're on a back-to-back too.
Oh, yeah. After a loss against Colorado, who are they playing? The Devils. We'll get to that, I guess. But the Devils are on a back-to-back too, right? Yeah, they're on a back-to-back.
Yeah, everybody is. Like you said, it's weird, a whole bunch of weird spots.
I think the Golden Knights they didn't play today, did they? Oh, yeah, they did. They played in the afternoon.
Oh, they did.
No, they didn't. No, they played against the Blues last, so they actually are not on a back-to-back. One of the few teams that are not on a back-to-back. Pittsburgh is, Columbus is, Colorado is, Florida is not. They just came off the big Chicago, Carolina, New Jersey, both on a back-to-back. Weird spots. All right, well, let's get into the card because that is going to be one hell of an interesting card.
Let's see, I'm just putting my ESPN
Get
Plus
everything
crashed.
See, I'll see if there's any big news that's going to affect the games tomorrow.
I gotta put the Bees game on.
Wilson is injured.
Did you take Minnesota on the back-to-back?
Yeah, I did. Yeah, I
It's
did.
tied 1-1.
Yeah. Probably should have took the draw here now that I think about it. But
Oh man, it looked like they were gonna score and they knocked the net off the ice.
do you have Minnesota too?
No, I didn't take Minnesota. I was tempted with Wallstedt in net, but ended up just passing on it too.
Well, it's not a great spot for Minnesota, that's for sure. I don't see anything major that's going to affect the games tomorrow. The only thing it doesn't affect the games tomorrow, but Wilson got hurt, so that kind of sucks.
Oh shit, from Washington,
Yeah.
Tom Wilson.
LA scored. Son of a bitch. Perry.
Corey Perry.
Oh, off his
They
glove. I wonder if they're going to call that a hand. That's off his glove. Pretty sure. Pretty sure that's off his glove.
Yeah, that's what it looked like.
Yeah, that's right off his glove. That's a hand. That's not going to count. That doesn't count, right?
Mm,
That's not going to count. No.
if it hits, uh, yeah, I don't know.
Yeah,
I mean, I
no.
guess if it hits his hands,
He
I would
even
say
lifted
no,
his
but
glove up a little bit. He knows that doesn't count.
oh, and they let it go.
What? They let it go?
Well, I mean, they already dropped the puck. Yeah,
What the hell?
unless it went off the top of the stick or something. I
Maybe it
don't
went off
know.
the top of the stick because that looked like it went right off his glove. Like, there's no way that should count. Huh. Anyways. All right, let's get out the games for tomorrow.
Got a delayed penalty coming up on Vancouver.
On LA. Is it on Vancouver too?
Oh yeah, you got one coming up on LA too.
Yeah.
Fucking Boston, man. They just caught. Somebody was just tripped on the delayed penalty too, so it's gonna be a 5-on-3 for Boston.
Oh, all right, on.
Crazy. Yeah, 2 minutes for high sticking, 2 minutes for tripping.
Okay, let's do the let me get this time stamped. I forgot to time stamp yesterday. Dallas versus Montreal. What's the lay of the land?
Montreal, back half of a back-to-back, plus 170 on the road. Dallas at home favored minus 210. Montreal 22-13-6 on the season, 12-4-5 on the road. Dallas 25-9-7, 12-6-2 at home. Head to head, Dallas is 7-1-7 of the last 10 versus Montreal, 6-3-1 trending to the over. Montreal is 6-2, 0-2 in their last 10, 4-6, trending to the under. Coming off of a loss today, 2-0, being shut out by the Blues. Dallas 4-4, 1-1 in their last 10, 6-3-0 or 6-3-1 to the over, and coming off of a four straight losses. Most recently, Chicago on New Year's Day, 3-4.
Yeah, and this is a revenge game for Montreal.
Yeah,
As Dallas beat them 7-0 in their own barn. Dallas has lost 4 in a row too, right?
yep.
Oh, to Chicago, lost there, come back home.
Dallas plays the Hurricanes on the 6th. Is their next
Yeah,
game coming up, so they get a day off, but different division. I mean, I'm sure they're looking ahead to it, but it's how big? Not too much, probably.
yeah, they got Carolina, Washington, and San Jose. They're going right on the road after this.
Yep.
And then Montreal is on. This was like a 2-game road trip for them, and then they're back home to play Calgary, Florida, and Detroit.
Who was in net today? Was that Bennington?
It
Because it was
was.
Hofer the day before, right?
It
So
was
St.
Bennington.
Louis was on a back to back.
Yeah,
Because man, Dallas has just been playing horrible.
they have been. I'm
Lost
tempted to
back
go
to
with
back to
Montreal.
Chicago.
Yeah. In current
So
form, I'm tempted to go with Montreal here.
who was in Fowler? Who was in net for Montreal today? Was it?
Fowler.
So tomorrow
So
it
it's
will
going to be
be
Dobish.
Dovish. It wasn't not a 5-on-3. It's just 4 minutes of power play for Boston, but Boston just scored.
Boston
Minton,
scored.
yeah, Minton.
Dallas did not play today, right? I mean,
No,
they've been playing horrible, but you got to figure this is a Dallas spot.
and in a team that they've typically handled.
Pretty
But like you
well.
said, it's also a revenge spot because
It's a revenge
Montreal got
spot.
shut out.
Yeah.
Montreal got shut out by them last time too.
Well, it's a revenge spot
Damn
for
cough.
Montreal, though, right?
Yeah, yeah, because they got shut out by Dallas
Yeah.
the last game 7-0, and they got shut out today. So it's a double shutout for them. You know, shutout today, shutout revenge.
Yeah. Feels like over, doesn't it?
And I didn't watch that game. I mean, I did watch that game because I had it up on one of the four corners of my stream, but it seemed like Montreal was playing good. And then when I'm looking at the game recap, and they outshot St. Louis. But did they just get Bennington's been playing good since the Olympic bump, though. What I've
Yeah.
noticed too.
Now that he's got
So
that off his chest, he's made the
yeah,
team, so he's going to play well. I don't know. He's a weird goaltender. Very weird. At this price, I think you have no choice but to put plus 270 for Montreal. I don't know. I mean, it's a
yeah,
Dallas spot, sort of, but there is a revenge spot. They have no, but Dallas has no back to back. They should be winning here. But how do you bet it? How do you bet it?
yeah.
The only thing I could think of Does Montreal drains the tank here? They just got Calgary at home. My leaner would be over 6. I think one way or another, Montreal's going to try to score on this team after losing 7-0 to them.
Yeah, and then getting shut out today too.
And getting shut out today. Yeah. And Dallas has been playing straight to the over quite a bit. 3-4, 4-3 to Chicago. All their losses, they've given up at least 4. To Chicago twice. And then Detroit. Like, it's, if this isn't a get right spot, I don't know what the hell is. But 4 losses in a row. And they're going on the road right after this, and they have lost every single game. Or they've lost their last 2 at home. 2. I think I would take Dallas puck line first period here. Or over 1.5, or both teams to score, or something like that. Dallas is in a get right spot. They got to win this one at home. Montreal's in a revenge spot.
Yeah, I mean, very hard to take Dallas the way that they're playing right now.
At that price, yeah, it is.
Oh yeah, definitely. Like even to like there's so the line's minus 210. I don't trust them in reg. Like you
No.
would have to take them -1. And at that point, it's like, why am I even trying to find a way to take Dallas? Like maybe you just take their team total, but it's Dobish, and Dobish how's he been playing?
Delbish gave up 5 to Carolina last time he played. Unless they're
Yeah,
going to
he
go
gave up.
to Mountain Bowl again, they're like, I think it's Delbish though.
He gave up 5 the last time he played Dallas too. According to RotoWire, it's Dobish. Let me see.
Oh, Paul Body thinks it should be Mountain Bowl. Mountain Bowl played better his last game he played.
Yeah, left wing is showing Montremble.
How many get right spots does a team have in a row? Exactly. Well, I mean, if you're, yeah, but okay, let's look at their get right spots that they have played.
So 2 sites are showing Dovish and 1 site showing Montremble. Could pretty much be either one.
So you got, I mean, their get right spots. Okay, Detroit was a get wrong spot. Then they played Chicago 4 days later, which I suppose, and then they played Buffalo, and then yeah, you're right. How many get right spots do you get? Yeah, you're right. Like, yeah, you can't trust them. I think Montreal team total over might be the best way to go.
Yeah, and it's gonna be Otter, right?
What's the price on that? Montreal had.
It might be. Well, it's definitely gonna be the 2.5. It might be. I would say maybe 125 given the goalie.
Yeah, minus 125. I think that's the play.
I like when I guess right. Especially when I guess goalie numbers right. Like when I can guess their save number the day before.
Minus 125. I think that's probably the play here. Can't really trust Dallas. They could win this game, wake up at any time. They have the rest advantage. I mean, they should win this. That's what makes this a get right spot. Is in the other games they didn't really have the rest advantage. This one they do.
So Ottinger is 5-2 in his last 7 versus Montreal, 2.51, 907 save percentage. He has not given up 2 or more goals in 5 straight versus them. So that's probably a little reason why. But I mean, he's given up 3 in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of the last 6. So
yeah, he hasn't
and
been
two of
playing
those
all that great.
and 2 of those games were Chicago.
And if it's
All those-
Montembeault, you probably want to just take the over for the game. That's probably the play here. Over, it's a 6, right?
I think it was a 6.5. You might be able to find a 6 though, because 6.5 is even on both sides. Let's see. It's probably gonna be like minus 135 though.
I'm afraid of taking overs because I was over Palooza yesterday. And even on the
Over
tape.
6 is minus 125 at Bet Rivers.
Yeah, I'll take it. I think this will be an over. I with Montembeault and net, yeah. And Montreal's going to come out hard. They're not really shutting anybody down. They might get shut down, but the only time was the 3-2 win over Florida.
That was
Maybe the
COVID
draw,
talking.
too. Not a bad look. They've had 3 draws in their last 6. But 4-3, 6-2, 5-4. The only under was the last game and this game, and they were shut out. And then they're going home to play Calgary, Florida, Detroit. Yeah. I'll take the over 6. I kind of like the team total over. Team total over 2.5 for the Habs.
And what's that stat on the Sunday morning unders before 8 p.m. or something like that?
Yeah,
Right.
that's the thing. Is taking the overs in these early games. It's like they're not a good idea.
Yeah. I mean, shit can always happen, but
Dallas had a rest advantage over Buffalo. Nobody said, yeah. Buffalo, I think, is a better team at the moment than Montreal, but yeah, that plus 170 does seem tantalizing, doesn't it? I can't take Dallas. So if I'm going to take a side, I'm only taking Montreal at that price, even on a back-to-back.
yeah, it's like you got the worst opposings on both sides. You got Montreal coming off a shutout today and a shutout the last time they played Dallas 7-0, and then on the other
Yeah.
end you got Dallas on a 4-game losing streak that's getting ready to head out on a road trip after this.
Yeah. Yeah. They're going to head on. They're going to get out of town now and get some got Dallas first goal, first period, energized. Said, all right. These are weird games to cut. Like you're trying to figure out. Dallas should be desperate, but like Trevor has said, they should have been desperate before this. Or Paul Buddy said they should have been desperate before. Which side his pick leads to second guessing when it is. I don't know if I would second guess this one. I think I trust Montreal after kind of a they didn't really kill themselves against St. Louis at plus 170 here than I do a Dallas team that hasn't looked good for quite a while now. I don't know what's going on with Dallas, but they haven't looked good. So I'm going to throw some pizza money on the Canadians plus 170. Not sure I like him in the first period. How fresh will that? When was it? When did they lose 7-0? Like that was a bad.
November 13th, about close to 2 months ago.
2 months ago now.
And then they've already played, or no, that was the only game they've played this year. Yeah. You want to say Dallas just wins this game, but man, Montreal plus 170. You either take a shot at that, or you just take the team total, or maybe you split half
the
and
team
half.
total over 2.5. I think. Either way, they may lose the game, but if they win, they're going to score 3. If they lose, they could score 3. So, especially the way Dallas has been letting goals, and I would say that's probably the way to go.
Yeah, and Montreal's on the back-to-back, so man. If they weren't on a back-to-back, they'd probably be like plus 145, 140 in that neighborhood.
And even that is probably not really a very good fair price. So I got over first period, team total over, a little on the over, and a little on the Canadians. And we'll see what happens with that. On a tough card that's, play teams in tough spots. Who's got the better day record? There's a good. Oh yeah, that's right. Montreal played during the day today too, right?
Yep.
Against St. Louis. So they traveled today. They get in. I mean, it really should be Dallas here. It should be Dallas. It should be Dallas. Montreal. That's a tough spot for Montreal. It's just the price and the way they've been playing as of late. It's kind of hard to put your money on them. Sort of like LA. It should be an LA spot. No doubt about it in this game. But do you trust LA? And right now, do you trust Dallas?
I can't believe the Isles came back and won that game.
But this is also 3 games in 4 nights for Montreal, too. They played at Carolina, then they went to St. Louis, and now they're playing back-to-back against Dallas. Like, I don't know if I can take Montreal here. It's just that's a terrible spot. And that was just before playing Florida. I think they probably run out of legs here. Jeez. It's all starting to come out of me now. That was just before playing Florida, too. So they played like a lot of games in a row. This is a complete Dallas spot. This total Dallas spot. It should be a Dallas run-over spot, to tell you the honest truth. Like, one way or another, they should win this game. Yeah, too tough of a spot. I don't think I can take them. The last 2 games they played, it's a day game. They're going, yeah, this is a terrible spot for Montreal. I can't take them.
I mean, maybe you just take Dallas's team total.
Yeah. Maybe Dallas, like somebody said, Dallas first period puck line.
They've scored 3 goals in 3 of the last 4 games. And then before that, they had 5-8, 5-4. It's just trying to get over that hump of 3.
Yeah. I mean, Dallas is 6-2-2 in their last 10 at home first period. Montreal's 5-5-4, and it's a bad spot for Montreal. So I think that's where I think that's all I could get to right now. I think I could do that. Dallas first period plus 124. I think Montreal will probably have more of their legs in the first period. Yeah.
They're 3-4 on back-to-backs, Montreal. But it looks like the first back-to-back was they had a back-to-back on opening day. So it's not like
Okay.
they were well rested.
Yeah, but it's the travel spot is just bad.
Yeah.
I mean, you got Carolina over to St. Louis, over to Dallas. Not a good travel spot. Montreal to Carolina is a fair trek. Carolina to St. Louis is not huge, but it's not like that's a lot of travel. I think this has got to be a star spot. If the Stars lose this one, there's something seriously not good there. Like they shouldn't be losing this. I don't even mind the minus 200 in a spot like this, except for the fact that they haven't been playing well.
Yeah.
But I mean, they're not going to not play well forever, and maybe part of that was all this Olympic shit too, because they got a lot of guys going to the Olympics. They got Heiskanen. They didn't know if Robertson was going to go. Maybe this is sort of like a relief. Everybody knows who's going to the Olympics. And yeah. Yeah, just give me Stars first period puck line. Probably line bet it after that. I could see them winning puck line here. I could.
I mean, I mean, given I know it's a bad spot for Montreal, but it's like the books make it only a playable line towards Montreal. Like they want you to take that. There's no way you can take like minus 1.5 at plus 110 doesn't look sexy to most people, because having to win by the puck
I think
line,
the line is right based on the travel spot.
And that's what I said.
It's just not right based on the form of Dallas coming in.
Yeah. And that's what I was saying. It's like given the back to back and the spot, like I get the price point, but
yeah,
almost feels like they're making it that way when they're not.
but
That's just the way it is.
I'm going to take the first period puck line. Let's move on to the next one. Robertson to score a goal after the snub, probably. But I mean, he was snubbed in. Wait a sec. Did they play? When did they play Chicago, Dallas? That was yesterday, right? Yeah. So
Yeah.
they've had a day off to stew on that too. Yeah, I think it should be a big game for them. All right, Pittsburgh and the Blue Jackets. Pittsburgh's on a bit of a run right now. Give us a lay of the land on that one.
Pittsburgh Road Dog plus 105. Blue Jackets on the back half of a back-to-back. Home favorite minus 130. Pittsburgh 19-12-9 on the season. 9-6-5 or 10-6-4 on the road. Blue Jackets 18-16-6 on the season. 9-7-3 at home. Head-to-head, both of these teams are 5-5 in the last 10. 8-2 trending to the over in their last 10 as well. Pittsburgh is 5-4-1 in their last 10. 6-4 trending to the over in their last 10. Pittsburgh is on a 4-game winning streak, winning Detroit back-to-back on New Year's Day and on the 3rd. Columbus 5-5 in their last 10, 4-5-1 trending to the under. Most recently beating Buffalo today, bringing their 10-game winning streak, and beating Buffalo 5-1. Columbus gets a couple days off before they go play, or a day off before they go play San Jose and head out on the road. They have a road trip right after this. They go San Jose, Vegas, Colorado. Pittsburgh actually gets a couple days off after this game before they go back home and face the Devils on the 8th. It's going to be Silvo, Sheloffs, and Merzlinkins. Is that an over game?
Just over.
I mean, it's another over before 8 p.m. Eastern, but damn.
Fuck it, I don't care. That's right.
Trevor says, don't forget the timestamp.
Should take it over. That Montreal-Dallas game probably won't be an over. Maybe I'll scratch that out.
Did you get
that
your
one? I can see maybe staying to an under because Montreal is tired and Dallas hasn't been shit lately. I can see that. I'll scratch out the over full game on that one, but not on this one. There's no way.
Did you get the timestamp on this one?
Yeah, 53, 57.
Trevor was asking. He's reminding you.
But how do you take it under here? I mean, you can with those two. Pittsburgh has been keeping the opposition down lately since the break. Like, Detroit only scored 1. They got 3. 1. Yeah, like they've only allowed 5 goals in 3 games.
And it was Greaves today, right? Greaves was in net today?
Yeah, it's going to be Lakers. So just take Pittsburgh team total over.
Because on left wing lock, it's showing Greaves again. I don't know
really?
why it would, but on the other 2 sites, it's showing Merzlinkins. So it's probably going to be Elvis versus Shelovs.
They're both on a back-to-back, too, right? Yeah. Buffalo just lost 5-1.
Oh, you mean Pittsburgh? No. Yeah, Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh won today 5-1.
Anytime there's Lincolns in that, just take the...
Yeah.
What's the price of that? $3.5 is plus 130, so 3 will be about plus 100.
And they've played each other twice this season. Both games went to overtime.
Yeah, I don't mind the draw. That's a good.
I think I'm leaning Pittsburgh. Man, I don't know. Columbus. I watched most of that game today, and they looked good. With Rowinski back.
Sheloff's goals against the last 5 games, Paul Body says, is 3-3-6.
Oh, Kings just scored.
Oh, did they? Oh
The
shit.
the puck goes all the way off the back wall and then bounces off the back side of Wallstat, and it's between his legs, and then somebody pokes it right back into the goal.
Oh shit.
Peterson. Have you looked at Peterson was the one that you were going the under 1.5 shots, right? Or 1.5 blocks? Or was that the other Elias Peterson?
The defenseman. And
Oh.
then the forward for a long time, but now the
Was
forward's been
shots, right?
shooting a
Oh.
lot more now.
Oh.
Pedersen's been shooting a lot more now. But it used to be that, yeah, his under 1.5 was great.
Vancouver just scored.
Oh shit. Uh
Tied it up.
Rico's having still sick ever since he came back from Mexico.
Wow.
That's brutal. Yeah, I'm leaning Pittsburgh too. I think I could only go to Pittsburgh. Columbus did have a good game against the Sabres, though. Uh,
Yeah, that's the only
but
thing
with
that's like,
Merzlikins in, I can't take Columbus. You said Sheloffs will be in.
yeah, that's the hard
I'm going
part.
to take Pittsburgh team total over 3, and I'm going to take over first period. Both teams to score first period. I'm going to stay off the second period overs. I have not been hitting them very good. They were going really good but I
Yeah,
mean,
Pittsburgh's had 3 or more in 6 straight.
yeah. Where's the advantage? You got it. Pittsburgh's coming from Montreal, though, right? No, is that who they played?
They played Dallas. I mean Detroit.
They played Detroit. Okay, they're coming from Detroit. They played at home to. No, I got the wrong one here. They played Detroit back to back, and then they're going back home to play New Jersey after this. So not much of a bad spot for them, but the Columbus spot's a little dicey. But they have won 4 of their last 5.
OG, I think I got that hat on Fanatics. I got it during the Black Friday deal. And I think it's labeled something about, because I think it has the name of the team on the back, and I think that's like the style of the hat is where they print like the full name of the team on the back.
Columbus does have 1 foot out the door, though. They are going out west after this. They're going to San Jose, Vegas, and Colorado.
Yeah, and it's a fitted hat, but it's got the name on the back. But
I just don't know how you play the under here. I'm going to take the team total over and the over for the game. Both teams to score over 6.5.
oh, you know what? It's New Era. That's what it is.
Does Merzlikins have a rest advantage? Yeah, team total over for the game. I'm not sure who wins this game. Draw. I like the draw.
Yeah, it's been like 2 weeks since he's played. Where's Lincoln's?
I know he hasn't played in forever, so I don't know. Is that good? Or is that just a rusty Merzlikins?
I always find
I mean,
it
there's
that
a guy who
goalies,
hasn't been trusted in a lot of bad spots for quite a
yeah.
while.
I'd rather have a goalie that's been playing in a regular rhythm than having a 2 week break.
Yeah, especially if it's Merzlikins. I'd rather have a goalie that's not Merzlikins doing whatever. Doesn't matter what they're doing. It's just Merzlikins is bad.
Yeah.
Oh, look at that. Rich says Pens have scored 2 or more first period goals in 5 of the last 6 games. That would be a good price. Pittsburgh team total over 1.5 first period. That'd probably be about plus 180.
What's up, Ben? Vancouver's on the power play. Oh, and Wild just scored.
There we go.
Tied it up.
I'm watching that game right now. I had the over in this game. I had the over in every game this in this card, which has actually turned out good if I would just not have taken the overs in the afternoon games. Faber. Is that Faber?
Let's see. Kirill to.
Yeah, Faber.
Yep, Faber.
That's plus 175. I'm going to throw a little bit on that. Yeah.
Well, for
All
Pitt
right.
to score in the first period? Is that what you had? Is that what you said?
Penguins scored 2 in the first period, just a little
Oh.
bit. And I already got the over 1.5. I can see both teams to score with Merzlikins in net. If that you have that kind of a, I'm actually feeling worse than I did yesterday. I got better. It's Caroline's better. I'm not terrible. I'm starting to feel like.
And that's crazy because you were telling me you never get sick, and you still ended up getting a little.
I don't. But a little bit of a cold. That's all I feel like I got. It's like nothing.
Yeah.
It's not like COVID or something.
Yeah.
But for me, even a cold, I never get anything. Maybe because I ignore it half the time and pretend that I don't have it. I have more to do with it. All right, Colorado, Florida.
Hey, I
Give
added
them the
some.
lay of the land on this one, and I'm going to go get some Kleenex or something. I'll be right back.
Okay.
While you're giving them the lay of the land.
All right. Let me see. I get a Colorado back to back. All right, we got Colorado on the road as a favorite, minus 130. They are on the back half of a back to back. Florida at home as a favorite. Florida at home as a dog, plus 105. Got Colorado 31, 2-7 on the season, 14, 2-5 on the road. Florida 21, 16-3 on the season, 13, 9-3 at home. Head to head, both of these teams are 5-5, a dead 500. 6-4 trending to the over in their last 10. Colorado is 10-0 in their last 10. 6-3-1 trending to the over. Most recently beating Carolina today 5-3. Florida 6-3-1 in their last 10. 7-3 trending to the over. Most recently losing to the Rangers in the Winter Classic 1-5. And also losing to Montreal before that 2-3. Colorado is on the back half of a back-to-back. They get a day off after tomorrow before they travel to and play Toronto. Looks like Florida's heading out on the road after this. After Toronto, they got Montreal and the Senators. Colorado, on the other hand, they are on a second game of a 3-game road trip. They do get a day off as well, and then head to play Tampa Bay on the 6th. Looks like we lost Pearlo. Oh, there he is. And then they also head back home and then play the Senators and then play the Blue Jackets. So, man, Florida looked horrible. I was on Florida in that Winter Classic, and
Yeah.
they looked fucking like shit.
Yeah.
I
They
love
looked
their
like
jerseys.
they didn't give a shit about that game. Seriously. Yeah.
I had taken Reinhart and Bennett for a goal in that game. I only got Reinhart, but on that day, DraftKings had a 50% boost on a first goal scorer, and I took it on Bennett. And Bennett had a great look, like right in the first couple minutes, and he tried to go into the pocket of the armpit, and the goalie pinched it. But man, I thought that was gonna be a goal. And it's going to be Trent Miner, too, because Colorado's on the back-to-back. Just a heads up, I
Right.
forgot to mention that. And it's going to be
Yeah.
Bobby on the other end.
I think this is why they maybe were, I don't know. This is a bad spot for Colorado. It's hard to go
Yeah.
against Colorado, but
I almost want to just take the over because I feel
me
like
too. Yeah.
even though it's a bad spot for Colorado, like I don't think their offense slows down. I think it's going to be more of a track meet. And you got so on one side it's showing Bobrovsky, but on the other side it's on the goalie post it's showing Tarasov. I don't know why they would put Tarasov in here. Let me look on the other sites. It doesn't sound why. It doesn't seem right, but I mean, Bobby's been off since Tuesday, right? Tuesday was the Winter Classic.
It's
Yeah,
Colorado beat him 6-2 too in Colorado last time. Oh yeah, that was a bad spot for Florida. Yeah, this is a total revenge spot for Florida. Yeah, I remember that game. Like that was a bad spot for Florida, and Colorado did them in pretty good. They didn't give them any reprieve at all, hardly in that game.
42
Yeah,
shots to 25.
Florida's lost 3 of their last 4. Montreal, they got the draw. Like they
What
didn't.
a what a price difference too. That last game, Colorado at home was minus 240. And now you got Colorado coming in on the road at minus 130. I mean, I know it's a horrible spot for Colorado and Trent Miner. But
Yeah, that would be why. Actually, if you got a backup like that in net that hasn't played in forever, minus 130 is not a number you usually see on any team. So
yeah.
I think you're right. I think the over is the way to go here.
And it's a flat 6. Like
Yeah,
I think we can get to that given. Let me
at
look at
least
what
the
Bobby's
draw.
numbers are.
At least
Yeah.
to push 4-2. Something like that. Colorado might just try to hold on all game. That's the thing I'm not sure about. Like they could decide just, hey, let's just hold on for this game because Florida's going to come at us like a motherfucker. And Florida has Toronto right after this too, right?
Yeah. Bobby's given up 4 or more in 4 of the last 6 versus Colorado.
Colorado's got Tampa Bay.
What's Colorado's team? Their team total's got to be 3.5 on a back-to-back. Might be juicy though. Oh no, their 3.5 is plus 120. I would have thought it was going to be
Florida's 3.5.
no,
Colorado.
Colorado's. I
Uh,
thought it was going to be like 3 and be a little juicy, but it's 3.5. And Bobby's given up 4 more in 4 of the last 6 versus Colorado. It's like, why don't you just take?
Florida team total or Colorado team total over 3.
Yeah,
Both teams have scored 2 and Florida money line or something like
yeah, you'll have to take the Florida flat 3 because the 2.5 is way juiced. You can't take Colorado first period either unless you take it at like I was gonna take Colorado to score in the first period, but that's minus 175. You can take the flat 1 at plus 135.
Blackwood is on IR. Yeah, I think you just got to hold your nose and take Florida here. I think that's really and the draw. I could see a draw. I think Colorado could hold this to a draw. They're that good, but they're in that bad of a spot. Like it's really a bad spot.
Yeah. Yeah, it's definitely gonna be Trent Miner.
When's the last time Tarasov started?
Tarasov started 3 days ago, or December 30th versus Montreal, and he lost 3-2 on December 30th. He allowed 3 goals on 29 shots. Oh, Boston scored. Fuck, King scored too.
Oh shit!
It's weird. Both of these, I got both of these
Huh.
games on side by side, and they keep scoring at the same time. Yeah, it's very hard for me to. Bless you.
I just I don't even I don't really feel like betting the game except for the over. I'll just take
Yeah,
the over. But I
yeah.
mean,
I
in
can't.
this, it's hard to go against Colorado in any way, shape, or form.
Yeah, I after seeing the Panthers play on Tuesday too, it's like it's hard for me to take them. Like, but I can't take Colorado at minus 130. I could see them winning, but with Trent Miner in net, like, but like on the other hand, somebody also said when you got 2 shitty goalies in net, like teams tend to play a little bit better defense in front of them, just knowing that. But then that also hinders their offense at times. So, because they're so focused on playing defensively that they lose the offensive touch. So, or at least they want to be on that side of the blue line. But I really don't. I can't take Florida.
I think Florida taking a shit kicking in that outdoor game, though, they're going to come out hard here. Dude. Like,
Yeah.
no doubt about it. Like,
I mean, and that relates to more goals. Like I could
yeah,
see
it
it
just
going
seems like more
3-3, and
goals. Yeah, yeah.
I at least think we see 3-3 on both sides. I could see this ending in a 5-4 game. 5-4
Yeah.
game or a 5-3 game.
I agree. Let's go the over. Did I timestamp that? No, of course not. All right. Next game, 120. That was probably about 1.
I'm going to the Carolina game next.
120. All right, next game. I think I'm taking an L on this a Minnesota game. I probably shouldn't have bet it. It's not a very good Minnesota spot. LA's got to win one eventually.
Vancouver's on a power play. I haven't heard no Hymes commercials.
What's that?
I said I haven't heard no Hymes ads.
Oh yeah, there's been plenty of them. I not been doing enough of them. Heidi's it's the best. Valentine's, of course, coming around. Don't forget that. Yeah.
I added a few different. What else did I have? Let's see, what's this?
That wasn't my biggest bet by any stretch. It wasn't a good Minnesota spot. But I did have the over in this game, which is not something you would normally take with the LA team. But the way Minnesota's been scoring, I just figured this kind of would go the way it did, except Minnesota would win it in overtime or something like that. Maybe they still do. We got Vegas versus Chicago next.
Is that the one you want to go to?
I mean,
yeah, there's. It's hard to bet Chicago on a back-to-back
yeah.
against Vegas with Eichel back. Hey, that rhymed. What did I say? It's hard to bet Chicago on a back-to-back with when Vegas has Eichel back. Is that what I said? I don't know what I said. But yeah, Vegas on the road, a road favorite, a big road favorite, minus 250.
Yeah.
Chicago, huge home dog, plus 200. Vegas 17, 11, and 11 on the season, 9, 5, and 5 on the road. Chicago 16, 18, and 7 on the season, 8, 8, and 4 at home. Head-to-head, Vegas owns this matchup, winning 7 of the last 10. 6 of the last 10 trending to the over. They have played once this season where Vegas won 4-3 in Vegas in a shootout. Vegas 3-5-0-2 in their last 10. 6-3-1 trending to the over. They are on a 4-game skid, most recently losing to the Blues 3-4 in St. Louis. Chicago, they are 3-6-0-1 in their last 10. 4-6 trending to the under. They are coming off of back-to-back wins, just recently beating Washington today and Dallas the day before yesterday, or on New Year's Day. It is the second half of a back-to-back for Chicago. Vegas most recently played on the 2nd, and they get a day off before they travel to Winnipeg to play in Winnipeg on the 6th.
A lot of these obvious spots tomorrow. Yeah, I mean.
And is it going to be, who was in net today for Chicago? Was it Knight? So it's going to be Soderblom tomorrow?
It's going to be Soderblom. I mean, yeah, over first period is probably all I would touch in that game.
Maybe Vegas goal first period?
Yeah, something like that. I mean, at this price, it's hard to take Vegas to win, but I mean, at the same note, it's definitely a spot for them to win in. Still no Eichel. Eichel is like, it's so weird. He's like day to day forever.
Well, he played the last game, right? He played the last game. I thought he played the last game. Mm-hmm. Then they lost. I liked Vegas, and I said I'd like them if he came back, and he came back, and they still lost.
Yeah, but I don't like taking teams.
Oh, on
The
that first
first
day.
game, a team premise,
Yeah.
guy.
Well,
This
this is the
one,
second.
maybe.
Yeah.
This is the second game back now. Yeah, this is totally a Vegas spot. I don't see how you take Chicago at all here. I know they've won two big games, but they won against Dallas. Is basically, I don't know what's going on with them.
I mean, and even though they've lost 4 straight, they scored 5 goals against Colorado and still lost. But then they only scored 2 against Minnesota. I don't know if that was against Gus or if that was against Wallstedt. They only scored 2 against Nashville, but Nashville's been playing well. They scored 3 against St. Louis. That was probably maybe it was a Hofer in net. So I think with Soderblom in net, I'd maybe just lean on Vegas's team total.
Yeah, that wouldn't be a bad move. But even then, you're probably going to be juiced to the 3.5.
Yeah.
Just go by series history and take the over. Last 4 straight have been like way over. Well, sort of 4-3, 5-3, 7-5, 5-3.
Oh yeah.
3-1. That was back in the April 24th.
Vegas is 3.5 is -127. And that's all
Minus
good.
127. Yeah.
Yeah. That's the best number. Everything else is -135 or -140. Yeah, Poe Buddy, I like that. Soderblom saves. I could see that.
Should be throwing a lot of rubber out there.
Yeah, his number is gonna be like 26. It'll be 25.5 or 26.5. 26.5 might be a little plus money. I hope it comes out at 25. I like it at 25.5.
And Vegas just goes to Winnipeg after this, and they've lost 4 straight. But they've only won 1 game in their last 9. Yeah. That's basically since Eichel has been out. This team hasn't been right ever since. So,
Oh, that's right. So this is because OG was saying, Tim was saying that that was the dad's trip, but that would mean that they're still on this trip, right? Because if they were with him in St. Louis, they usually go with them on a road trip, right? It's not just a
yeah, the
single
whole
game.
trip. Yeah. Yeah.
So that means they're still with him, or should be still with him, anyways.
I think Vegas wins this one. It's just how do you want about it? With Eichel back in, it's time to get going with that. You got Chicago on a back-to-back. Tough spot. It's just they're in such bad form. I don't know if any. I don't really think they deserve this price with how they've been playing. But minus 265. It's only plus 105 for the puck line.
Yeah, maybe you just look at some like, oh man, Vancouver's going on a. Are they going on another power play? Boston's like create penalties like crazy. Oh, Wild just scored.
Sweet.
Boldy.
Right on. Leave it up to LA.
Oh, it's not a power play. I thought it was.
Oh, yeah.
God.
Did he kick it?
Let me see. No,
No.
it was off his body. Oh, you know what it was? It was off of a back skate of a defender. Oh, it was Kevin Fiala. Kevin Fiala had his back foot trailing. The puck hit it, bounced up, and then it bounced off of Boldy's chest and went right in.
Just right off his body and in.
Yep.
That's a terrible block by whoever that defenseman, or was that a defenseman? No, that was Fiala.
It was Fiala. Yeah.
You're not supposed to be blocking like that. Just kind of bend your knee and put your stick down. You're just like
Fuck.
practically asking for it to be tipped into your own net there. That's a terrible block.
Looks like there's a penalty on Boston again. Boston's going to live the rest of this game in
I
the
think the
penalty
best way to
box.
do this is take Vegas puck line first, second, and third period. They probably win 2 out of 3 periods here. It's going to be Soderblom too, right? I've always wanted to try taking a team total over for first period and second period with the puck line first, second period because you're getting plus money on both. And there's a really good chance Vegas scores at least 2 in one of these periods. I think I might do that. Vegas over, team total over 1.5. Because, like, if you're going to take team total over 3.5 at minus, what did you say it was? Minus 120 or something like that? Minus
For what?
120.
Oh,
You
the
got to
over
figure
3
that they're going to
and a half.
score 2 in one of the first 2 periods if they do that. Right? And you're getting a way better price on the over. The only thing is, like, they could score 3 and you miss it, but they got 2 in one of the periods and you're still green on your play. And if you play the puck
Yeah.
line on both, that's what I'm gonna try it. Let's see how it works out tomorrow.
Po
I'm gonna
Buddy
try it.
said, "Why does that sound like the Road Runner and the Wile E. Coyote?"
Vegas
You know
minus
what? That
1.5, 1
it's
P
called
and 2 P.
that sound. That sound effect was called cartoon slip and fall fail. So you probably hit it right on the horn there. You're just missing an anvil and a stick of dynamite or something.
Yeah. Though, yeah. JD is having a great time. I don't know if JD, I think JD's an LA fan. I know he's uh, I believe he works for the LA Kings actually. So
Yeah, I think that's what. I
he's a
think you're right.
reporter for the LA Kings, yeah, or something like that. JD. I know he does like serious radio. I catch him on Vision sometimes. Like he's really good. Check him out anytime. JD is awesome. Check him out on Vision or whatever he does. JD's great. All right. I think that's what I'm going to do. Do you have what you're going to do for that game?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's go to the last game, right? One
Yep.
more game.
That is correct.
Devils Hurricanes. Devils are getting their mojo going right now.
Carolina on the road as a favorite, minus 120. New Jersey Devils at home as a dog, plus 100. Carolina 24, 14, and 3 on the season, 11, 6, and 2 on the road. New Jersey 22, 17, and 2 on the season, 11, 10, or 11, 7, and 2 at home. Head to head, Carolina's won 7 of the last 10. Most recently, back on October the 9th, in Carolina, winning 6-3. That was on the second day of the season. In the last 10, they are trending 5-3 and 2 to the over. Carolina 4-5-0-1 in their last 10, 6-4 trending to the over. Most recently, losing to Colorado 3-5 today. Carolina is also on a 3-game losing streak, also losing to Montreal and Pittsburgh. New Jersey 5-4-1 in their last 10. One of the last 10 also trending to the under. New Jersey most recently beating Utah 4-1 on the 3rd, and also beating the Blue Jackets 3-2 on New Year's Eve.
Yeah.
Carolina is on a back-to-back. New Jersey is also on a back-to-back, correct?
Yeah.
They're both on a back-to-back. Both get a day off before they play on January 6th. New Jersey heads out on the road and they play the Isles, the Pens, and the Jets. Carolina is on the road and they head home for a homestand against Dallas, Anaheim, and Seattle.
Yeah, it's an island game for them after that Colorado loss.
Oh, yeah.
So Carolina to New Jersey is not that big of a trek. But, I mean, let's just face it, they can't keep the puck out of the net no matter who's in net right now.
Yeah. Well, they had Anderson in there. If it's gonna be Bussy?
Yeah, Bussy just got lit up too.
Yeah, that's true.
For 7 by Carolina. Well, there's 2. I guess like you could really maybe you can scratch that one out. It's not normal for Bussy to give that many
Bussy.
goals up in a game.
Yeah, Bussy versus Allen.
Allen, yeah. New Jersey's kind of got their scoring back again. Scored 3-4 against Utah, but I mean, it's Utah.
We do have a single confirmation now for Soderblom. So Soderblom is confirmed. He's the only goalie confirmed as of right now.
Is confirmed. Okay. How's Allen been as of late?
Let's see.
He stopped 33 against New Jersey.
So
Columbus
you have Allen in his last 10, he is 4-5-1 with a 2.95 goals allowed and a 904 save percentage. So not too bad. He's almost 500. Just skating across 900.
Feels like an under to me. You got Carol. Both of them are on back-to-backs. Feels like a draw and an under to me. That's what I think this game is. It's the only thing is like right now Carolina's allowing so many goals. It's kind of hard to take it. I'm leaning New Jersey here.
You mean you would think at some point I'm gonna look, but I feel like Jack Hughes hasn't had like a breakout game since his injury. Like, usually he has one of those games where he's got like 5 shots on goal, 3 points, 1 or 2 goals. Like, not that this is going to be that spot, but.
Yeah, Bussy just had 1 bad game, and otherwise it was 2-2, 3-2.
Yeah,
this feels like a tight Jersey win, something like that.
Yeah, and actually, of those 7, he only got credited with 6 allowed because I guess that last one was an open netter. Must have been an open netter. Because on the stats I'm seeing, it shows 6-2-2-3-2-2-1-3-0-1. So it could be that 1 on 7 was an open netter. But I mean, before that, he was solid. Yeah. Only given up more than 2 twice in his last 10, or 3 in his last 10 now with that 6 game. And Jersey's on a back-to-back. Jersey won today, right? That was another one I passed up on that was on my list. Meyer, he had 3 early.
Yeah, I maybe go back to it again. Sucker. Once he gets shooting, he usually keeps shooting Meyer.
Yeah.
You can roll with him for a while. But my gut says
Vancouver scored.
What's that?
Vancouver scored, so it's
Oh,
two
good.
two.
I got the draw in that game and the over,
Oh,
so
that's right.
perfect combination. I want to lean under, but New Jersey has been scoring a lot better lately. But I think this is going to be a tight game. My gut says that no goals first five and under 6.5 for this one. Yeah, he was probably hungover from New Year's Eve. Maybe he was. You're right. Yeah. I think no goals first five under 6.5. What's the series history? But the series history has been overs, haven't they?
5-3 and 2 to the over.
Recently, though. Recently,
Carolina's won
big
three
time over.
straight.
Carolina's won three straight.
Yeah, two
Both of
games
them
to
in
end the season, and
Carolina. That
then
was October 9th, so that was earlier in the season when they had Hughes and everybody in there. But Carolina doesn't have Jarvis and they don't have Slavin, and I'm just not going to take them at. I just feel like this is a New Jersey spot. New Jersey's kind of got their mojo going now a little bit. Allen in net. Carolina without Slavin and Jarvis is just not a spectacular team. And they just poured it out against Colorado and got their ass handed to them. Like they didn't play. They played balls out in that game against Colorado. So I think New Jersey wins this game. I'm taking Devils money line and that no goals in the first five and under 6.5 combination. Oh, did Minnesota get a penalty? Oh
let me
shit!
see.
What's going on? Oh, he pulled his stick up and hit his own. Yeah, that's right. That's not a penalty.
I don't
He
know. They
pulled his
got.
stick up and hit himself in the face. Didn't he? That's what it looked like to me.
Let's see. Oh yeah.
They're not going to double check.
Well, it looks
Oh
like
yeah.
they called a timeout. Looks like Wild called a timeout.
So let me see that again.
But yeah, he did raise the stick, but then it
Yeah, he
was
raised his stick and hit himself in the face with it.
yeah.
How is that a high sticking call? That's bullshit.
It was the defender's stick
See
that
it,
hit him,
Tim?
but he raised it. Yeah.
He raised the stick into his own face. How is that a power play? You got to work in a few hours. Thanks, buddy. Thanks for coming in.
We'll see it, Tim.
I can't believe they're not challenging that or something. I don't understand how that's a high stick. If you actually lift the guy's stick into your own face, that's
Oh shit,
ridiculous.
this is overtime too. I didn't even
Yeah,
notice
it's
that.
overtime. And he lifted the stick into his own face. I can't clip this shit until this is over. At at least it goes to shootout anyways.
How to play. We'll see you, Paul Betty.
See you, buddy. Oh, this LA team is bad. 16 seconds left. This should be no problem. I always wonder what the coaches are saying there. Look at the players. I swear to God, they can't stand this guy. They can't stand him. Jim Hillen. Like, they don't listen to him intently at all. They sort of stand there going, yeah, okay, whatever, buddy. Is it just my imagination? But that's what it seems like to me.
Yeah, I think so.
All right. I got a bit of a sweater on. All right. Let's flip the shit. Hymes body lube, it's the best there. I said it. I know it doesn't sound like I'm doing too well, but I could have had COVID. But if it wasn't for Hymes, now I am feeling about as good as you can be. In consideration. But we have 5 games today. Valentine's Day is coming, don't you know? Get yourself the. I'll send you out all those that are hitting the like button, doing their finger Pilates, hitting that like and subscribe button. Of course, if you haven't subscribed, I don't know who hasn't subscribed, but there might be some people out there that haven't. Hit that subscribe button, and I'll send you out a bouquet of Hymes flowers for your significant other. And, of course, a pearl necklace to go with it because everybody wants a pearl necklace on Valentine's Day. All right, where do we start? We started at Dallas versus Montreal, did we not?
That is where we did start.
All right. So, what do you got for Dallas versus Montreal, the Canadiens? Dallas.
The only
Stars
current
versus-
lean I have right now is over 6. I like the over 6 in that game.
You still like the over in that day game, do you?
Yeah.
I may get there too. I do like the over first period. I went with the Canadiens team total over and Stars first period puck line. I like that quite a bit. Next game. Pittsburgh versus Blue Jackets. What do you got, buddy?
I like Pittsburgh's team total over 3 minus 127.
Team total over 3 or 2.5?
Yeah.
3.
3.
What do you got the 3 at?
127.
Minus 127. I got that a little better,
Yeah.
minus 120. And I'm going to take the 3.5. That's assuming Merzlikins is in that, right? Yes.
Yep.
Right. So I got over first period and a little bit on the draw, and I'm going to play that Penguins team total over 1.5 first period at plus 175. I think it was Ogswag that I think that's Tim. I think he's the
Yeah.
one that put that out there. I like that play, so I'm going to go a little bit on that. Panthers versus Avalanche.
Over 6. That's the only thing I'm really leaning on with that right now as well.
Yeah, I'm with you. I think that's a high scoring game. Uh, I think that's all I got on that one too. I like the Panthers, but I'm not sure I'm going to get there. It's just because it's Colorado. Colorado's just too good. Too good. Vegas versus Chicago.
Possibly looking at Soderblom saves. And I don't know if I'm going to get there on the Vegas team total, but I might just go with the full game over at a flat 6. It's weird. A lot of these games tomorrow are at a flat 6. All 6 or all 4, 5 are at a flat 6. Some are at 6.5, but most of them have 6s sprinkled in some of the lines.
Yeah, well, it's that afternoon stuff too, right? That's the hard
Yeah.
one. Vegas, I got minus 0.5. First period, second period, and third period. I'm taking a puck line all 3 periods. And I'm going to take the team total over 1.5, first and second period at plus 160. I think I got. So I'm going to try that just for fun. I'm not going to put much on it, but I've been meaning to do that on some games, and it feels like this is a game where you might be able to get value off a team doing that. So I'm going to try to do that a little more often. The Kings won. Shoot. That sucks. And finally, Carolina versus New Jersey.
I currently don't have anything on this game right now. I want to lean to the over, but I feel like it's going to be Bussy in net, and I feel like he could have a good bounce back spot here in this game. I'll probably end up looking at some props here, but right now I don't really have anything on this game.
Yeah, I like New Jersey. I'm just going to play New Jersey here. No goals first 5 and under 6.5. I think it will be an under game. I do think it will be an under game. All right, that's my full 42. And as you can tell, I probably need to get at least 4 or 5 naps in the next 7 hours. Pearlo dance. That sounds like Pearlo dance stuff right there. Hey.
You got this one right here.
Yeah, what do you call that one?
That's the birthday suit dance right there.
I like it. Look at Ben Church likes that too. I like that. All right, that's my full 42. We'll see. Oh, we got to do your channel now. We got to start going on a regular basis.
Yeah,
so
we'll go back on Tuesday. Yeah.
Hey, we're going to do that Tuesday. That's a ways away, isn't it? What is today?
Yeah. Saturday.
So tomorrow we'll get Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. So it'll be a couple days. But they got to get over to Exotic Picks on Twitter and get onto your channel subscribed, right? So tell them all your stuff there, Dre.
You can find me at Exotic Wagers on all my social media handles, X, IG, and Twitter, or X, IG, and YouTube. But yeah, you can find me over there. I also have a free Discord. You can find the link in my bio. I also have my link tree in there. It has my email address, everything else to get a hold of me. So just follow me everywhere.
All right. Yes. And follow me at Pearlo's NHL POW, as well as I'll be on the ice, guys, at Monday if I'm still holding myself together here. And if Dre too, Dre looks like he's needs to go in for a couple naps himself. So have a great day, everybody. Thank you. Enjoy the games tomorrow. Bring all the money to the land here at Pearls of Wisdom Industries. Talk to you later. Okay, bye.
See ya.